can be an asshole sometimes, and
Let's go eat him
I just want to let you know that it's just because, I love being an asshole. It's not selfish.
Excuse me.
Hey, look who's back. Any problems retrieving the sledgehammer?
You missed all the fun. I'll be sure to invite you along next time.
All right. Looks like it's mojito time. Here's a keycard to access the bunker. Have a look around, make yourself at home. Feel free to use the supplies in the workbenches. Want a little more history about our order, you can check out the terminals in our research library.
You ever had one of those days when you're holding a stick? Everyone looks like a pinata.
Excuse me. Have you ever seen a mutie up close? Oh man, they're ugly. Hi.
Welcome to our headquarters. I'm Jesse. Pleasure to meet you.
I found the remains of some Brotherhood soldiers. East of here, near Malden. Can you tell me about them?
That was likely Recon Squad Artemis. In 2284, about a year after our group left DC Brotherhood, Elder Maxon sent a 7-person recon team to the Commonwealth led by Paladin Brandis. The official purpose of the mission was to gather information and technology from the Commonwealth, but unofficially, they were also here to search for us. Our group didn't leave the Brotherhood of Steel on the best of terms. When our intel uncovered that a recon team had been sent after us, we had a choice. We could try to turn Paladin Brandis and his recon team over to our side, or we could ensure that his mission to the Commonwealth failed. We knew Brandis would be loyal to Maxon's way of thinking, so the safest course of action was to sabotage his team's mission. We weren't about to fight Brandis directly, so we tipped off some gunners about the presence of his recon team. Not her proudest moment, but it was one way to ensure our survival given Maxon's agenda.
Why did you leave the Brotherhood in the first place?
That's a complicated question. The short of it is that 4 years ago, Arthur Maxon, who was only 16 years old at the time, was appointed Elder of the DC Brotherhood. Maxon was a puppet who had the right last name and agreed to follow the traditional policy of the West Coast Brotherhood. His appointment as Elder primarily served to reintegrate the group known as the Brotherhood Outcasts. Within a couple of months, the Brotherhood's power armor colors changed from the traditional silver and blue over to the black and red colors the Brotherhood Outcasts wore. Then the flag changed, and officially the mission of the DC Brotherhood became solely to acquire and preserve pre-war tech. No more helping the community. This wasn't reintegration, it was a coup. Those of us loyal to the philosophy of Owen Lyons had become the minority. We were the outcasts now. So we waited for the right moment, gathered what technology we could, and using intel that Finley had gathered on his recon mission from 3 years earlier, headed for the Boston Commonwealth.
The Brotherhood has sent recon teams to the Commonwealth before, right?
Yes, Finley, who you've already met, led the first Brotherhood recon team into the Commonwealth in 2280. The intel that Finley obtained during that first recon mission was essential to our group's relocation to the Commonwealth in 2283.
You've betrayed the Brotherhood of Steel. That's unforgivable.
I understand where you're coming from, but follow the chain of dominoes. If Recon Team Artemis had succeeded, the Brotherhood of Steel would have sent even more soldiers to the Commonwealth. Soldiers who would need food and water and certain other desires satisfied. And make no mistake, the Brotherhood, under Arthur Maxon, feels entitled to take whatever they want. But at whose expense? You know where the fusion power plant that powers the Brotherhood's airship came from? They stole it from Rivet City. Removing the power plant made Rivet City uninhabitable and displaced everyone who lived there, all in the name of the greater good. When you get right down to it, besides the spiffy power armor, what's the real difference between a raider and a Brotherhood soldier who demands tribute from local residents? The Brotherhood of Steel may view themselves as liberators, but the people of the Commonwealth don't see it that way. What we did to Recon Team Artemis may have been cutthroat, but ultimately, it saved lives.
I wanted to ask you about something else.
Sure, go ahead.
Can I ask you some questions?
What would you like to know?
Do you often extend invitations to join?
Not very often. We had to keep a low profile when recruiting given our history with the Brotherhood of Steel. But our goal is to expand our ranks. We don't want to end up like Enclave did, ultimately losing all their people because they refused to accept outsiders.
What exactly is your mission here?
When we made the trip here from the DC wasteland, we had to leave behind most of the Brotherhood technology we had access to. One of our primary goals was still to acquire and further develop advanced technology. But our first order of business in the Commonwealth was establishing a secure base of operations. To support ourselves, we've primarily been doing security work for Fusion City. That's how we got access to the food processors, reactors, and some of the other tech around here. We'd love to get our hands on their teleportation technology, but they're not willing to share that.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm the head scribe here, responsible for weapons research, analyzing historical documents, and formulating strategy. I was raised by the Brotherhood of Steel in the DC wasteland. I believed in its mission to help the community, and was heartbroken when that started to change. So I left with Finley and the others after Maxon took over. Been calling the Commonwealth home ever since. Feel free to browse the terminals in the library if you want more information on our group's history.
I wanted to ask you about something else.
Sure, go ahead.
What do you need help with?
Word is, we could use someone with your combat and tracking skills. So let me ask you something. What do you know about the Gunners?
Not a problem. Gunners are just raiders with better armor.
I suppose that's one way of looking at it. We've been doing recon on the Gunners, trying to understand how they got access to Vertibird's power armor and plasma weapons. As far as we know, only the Enclave and the Brotherhood of Steel historically had access to that kind of advanced equipment and weaponry. We don't know how the Gunners can afford all these high-tech gadgets just from doing mercenary work. The Commonwealth is dirt poor, and the major settlements have their own security forces, so who's paying the Gunners? We also can't figure out why the Gunners sacked Quincy, a major trading hub, and then shut it down? If they didn't want to control trade through the city, what was the point of taking it? And more importantly, What's keeping the gunners from capturing the other major hubs like Diamond City? So we've been mapping out their bases trying to figure out where their real HQ is. We recently tracked some gunner soldiers to a suspicious-looking bunker on the southern part of Lake Kakatue. We suspect the gunners' true leadership may be stationed there. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to infiltrate the base and retrieve any intel you can on what the gunners are up to and who's funding them. It's a high-risk mission, but it could provide the break we've been looking for. Are you on board?
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Great. I'll mark the location on the map. The bunker is well guarded, so you'll want to take some backup with you. Talk to Ash before you head out. He's a good soldier to have along on a mission like this.
Hi.
Let me know when you find the intel on the gunner base.
combat-ready unit has ever passed inspection. No inspection-ready unit has ever passed combat.
Hey there.
Hey, you ready to go fuck some shit up?
What? Who are you?
Sorry, I should have started with that. My name's Ash. Not much to tell, really. I believe in karma, lightweight armor, MSG, the combat shotgun, and good scotch. I think the research works of Proctor Quinlan are self-indulgent, overrated crap. The aliens are real, since they're people, and there ought to be a law against building settlements in flood zones. You met my dad Chuck when you first walked in, and of course, Jesse briefed you on the mission already. Anything else you want to know? Or are you ready to go hack up some gunners?
I think I need to run my mission solo for a while.
Understood. I'll be here if you want some backup.
I wasn't always a soldier. I used to move around, living off bounties and odd jobs.
Can I get you a drink?
What's the news around here?
Ever been to kill or be killed? Some fine-looking weapons.
What's the news around here?
Ever been to kill or be...
What's on your mind?
Be careful dealing with those raiders. Mercy ain't their strong suit.
Let's see what you've got.
Here's what I've got.
Look at me, brother. I am super mutant. I am death.
There is no such thing as a fair fight. Only ones where you win or lose.
Excuse me.
I can patch you up if you need it. For a small fee, of course.
What's new, Doc?
Been out of the loop. Lots of sick and injured taking up my time. Now, if you need treatment, let me know.
Yeah. See what's wrong with me, Doctor.
Go over your symptoms with me.
Think I soaked up some rads out there.
Blood pooling in the gums, signs of anemia. Yeah, we better clean you up. All done. Any other complaints?
Got roughed up.
Scrapes and bruises. But it's probably a good idea to get them fixed up. Done. Now, was there anything else bothering you?
That was it.
Take better care of yourself in the future, okay?
Hey,
If you need fixing up, let's get a look at you.
I need some supplies, Doctor.
I suppose I could spare some stim packs.
Put the Brotherhood of Steel in charge of deciding whether other groups will use technology to kill us.
Excuse me.
With your experience, you might actually fit in with the Brotherhood.
I wonder what the talk around the water cooler was on the day before the bombs dropped.
Hey,
I don't think it'll be easy, but yeah, I think the Commonwealth's got a real shot.
Hi.
We've seen a lot of those Institute Crow things around, you know? The ones they used to spy on us.
Hey there.
Well, if you made it this deep into the Commonwealth, then you obviously know how to handle yourself.
Hi.
I'm more worried about personal protection. You know, someone coming at you when you're not expecting.
Hey, thanks for stopping by.
Indecisiveness may get you killed one day.
The only thing more accurate than incoming enemy fire is incoming friendly fire.
Hey.
Be careful dealing with those raiders. Mercy ain't their strong suit.
Sure, we worked with the Minutemen once. But in the future, you just know there's gonna be problems.
Excuse me.
My duty shift was long, but I'm glad we're making a difference out here.
Hey there.
It's the Gunners. We caught a group of them sneaking around a few days ago and had a bit of a dust up.
Hey there.
Huh?
Hey,
Any news going around?
Heard that Easy City Downs racetrack got occupied by raiders. Too bad. That place could have really been something.
Any news around town?
You been over to Vault 81 yet? Nice folks. A bit cagey at first, though.
What's the news around here?
You been over to the Boylston Club? Some crazy shit happened there.
What's the news around here?
I'd love to get our hands on a shipment of Vim. Popular drink up in Maine. If you happen to run across any.
Your thoughts?
A kidnapping is just a business deal. True, the bad guy. But since they only have a mark...
Got any work?
Not at the moment. I'll let you know if anything comes up.
On second thought, forget it.
All right.
When I get off duty, that Salisbury steak is mine. We're always looking to add a few more brothers and sisters to our ranks.
If the enemy is within range, so are you.